Here at the University of Poznań, we work on Drakor project. So what we do? We collect different corpora of dramatic plays from different languages and do some additional markup on top of that. And when you have very specified markup for many plays, for many corpora, you can easily analyze it using programming languages just with several lines of code. So you can process all corpus or even all corpora with several lines of code. And that's fascinating because you can do something that people several decades ago, they needed like, months to do. And now you can just write some script in a few minutes to do some very complicated analysis. I can show you some examples of what you can do, like draw a graph for a play, or extract all lines for all stage directions for a specific character, and so on and so on. Because it's encoded in a similar way for different corpora, you can easily use your code for every corpus or every play that you want. Let me show what you can do with the Drakor package. So first you need to upload this package. Also I want to use tidyverse for easy data processing. And now let's use some functions from our Drakor package. For example, with getDrakor, you can get metadata for every play in the corpus. Let's have a look what we get. So it is a data frame where one row is one play, and in different columns you have different metadata about when it was written, when it was printed, and so on, including some network data, number of words, number of lines. You can find number of words, total number of words in a play for spoken text and for stage directions or together, a number of female and male speakers, and so on and so on. So you can see many columns here, so you can get here whatever you want and to do some simple analysis for the whole corpus or for several corpora. We want to show what you can get for one play using very famous Russian play Revizor by Gogol. So let's use function playAgraph that can upload the play as a graph object. So in particular, it is based on a popular package for working with graph, iGraph. Vertices are colored based on the gender. And you can see the most important characters in the play. Granichi, Khlistakov, Anna Andreevna. Okay, you can also use some other functions that are wrappers on API functions in the package. With getPlay metadata, you can get, for example, relationships between characters and some additional information that you can't find in the main data frame for a corpus. Also, you can download text for a play, just like a simple character vector. So I get the first line of this play. Я пригласил вас, господа, с тем, чтобы сообщить вам пренеприятное известие. К нам едет ревизор. Actually, the most famous line, I think, from the play. As I told you before, Drakor uses TI markup, and if you want, you can get the TI markup in R, in our Drakor package. So you can parse it using, for example, package XML2 or whatever you want, if you want to do it in R. So yeah, of course you can do it in R too. And also you can get the play the text of the play as a tidy text format, in a tidy text format, meaning that every line will represent one line in the play, or stage direction. Let's have a look. So each row is one line. Here you can find a type for a line. It's a paragraph, or it's a line, or it's a stage. Perfect. So let's have a look what you can find in this data frame. So every row is one line. You can get some additional information for that. For example, who was the character, the segment, and the type of the line. For example, it can be stage direction. So based on this, you can easily, for example, extract only stage directions, or only spoken text, or only spoken text for very specific character or number of characters, or analyze it by segments, and so on. So whatever you can do in R using tidyverse or data table or base R, what you can do with data frames, you can do in R-Dracor with this text. For example, I want to calculate number of lines for every character in the play. I want to take only spoken text, not stage directions. Or I can explicitly say that I don't want stage directions. And I can have a look on all, for example, Pozdniakov lines in the text, or whatever I want, whoever I want. Let's take Osip. Yeah, you can see everything is here. I want to, if I want, I can take only segments that I'm interested in. And also I can join information about playcast to do some additional, more complicated analysis. So using get playcast, I can find here not only ID, for every ID of the character, his name or her name, gender, is it a group, and even network metrics that were pre-calculated. So if I join this data to my data frame with the text, I can do some nice things about it. For example, I can write something like this. To draw a picture, for example, I can draw this picture for cumulative number of lines by each character by different scenes. So it's all based on the R-Dracor package and working with it, and of course some additional pre-processing using tidyverse and dplyr and maybe somewhere tidyr. No, I think it's on dplyr. And I visualized it using ggplot. So if you know how to use ggplot2, if you have some experience in working with dplyr or data table or even base R, you can do something like that, or many different things, whatever you are interested in. So everything else is just limited only by your imagination. So I work with Dracor since its beginning, and for me it was a side project because basically I'm cognitive neuroscientist and data analyst, and thanks to CLS Infra I could work for 2 months full-time on the project, and I'm happy about that.